Oh, hey. Hello. Welcome back to Brew City Builds and my echoey basement. If you're new to my channel, my name's Marcel. I've been in the thick of my basement reno for a minute now. I'll put a link here if you want to check out my other vids. But anyway, I called out some electricians to get some work done and they can't be here for 2 weeks. So now I'm at a standstill.
Oh my God.
There is a bunch of other stuff that I can work on, so I decided I'm going to take on the hidden door. Right now there's just a door frame that's connecting the chill side that I'm working on with the utility side. I want to close that off so that way we don't have to look at the washing machine and everything else over there. My plan is to use one of the original panels like these behind me so that way the door just disappears. The tricky part is that I only have one panel because I didn't even consider doing anything like this until after I demoed. So all those panels are gone except for one. This one panel has a hole in it from an electrical outlet as well as another crappy cut. So I have to be really crafty and precise to make sure I have enough for the door as well as a few other pieces that I need. I literally cannot mess up at all. I already made the door frame a little less wide with some 1x4 so that it fits the dimensions that I have to work with. So now my plan is to paint the door frame dark. I'm hoping that by painting it dark, it'll just make all the lines disappear so they just blend in with the ones that are already there. I tried to match the paint color as much as possible to these lines, so let's get it on there and see how it goes.
Project.
Well, that worked out good. The paint is a pretty good match. It's time to measure out the opening of the door so I can cut the frame. I got a piano hinge for this and it's like super long, like 72 inches or something, but I think that's good since the door is going to be pretty heavy. I just installed that so that way I know the exact dimensions of the width of the door with that put up. Once I know the exact dimensions of the height and the width, I can get to cutting the 2x4s that I got for this. Okay, everything is measured and cut. I did a 45-degree angle on each end with the chop saw for nice clean corners, so I think she's ready to be put together. I'm using wood glue and 2-inch screws to hopefully make it super solid. I also got some 90-degree angle braces so that way everything will be as square as possible when I put it together. Once the glue cures, I'm going to paint it the same brown color that I painted the door frame so that way everything will match. We've made it to the scary part.
I'm scared.
I need these cuts to be really clean and perfect, and I only have one shot, so I'm nervous. I was debating which saw to use since the panel is so big and wobbly. A table saw might be tricky since I'm not a pro, so I bought a Kreg Rip Cut tool that I'm going to attach to my circular saw. I'm hoping it'll give me those clean lines for the longer cuts. I just removed the 2 small pieces that were still up around the door frame, so now I can get the exact dimensions of what I need to cut out of the panel. I'm starting with a piece of masonite that I'm going to be attaching to the back of the door so that way I can kind of get a feel for the new tool, which will hopefully avoid any screw-ups on the main panel. I am so relieved. I didn't mess up any of the cuts, so we're good to move forward. I attached the masonite to the back of the door, which you saw, and then I hung it up. I'm honestly shocked that it works like it should. This is my first time making one, so I was totally mentally preparing for the worst. One thing I did learn is that my nail gun is just too powerful to attach these thin panels. So I think I have to do it the old school way with the hammer and finishing nails to keep it clean. I'm putting the door panel on when it's hung so that way I can match up all the lines. I need an extra set of hands here, so we get a bang cameo.
How very.
The amount of panel I have to work with is super tight, so this is definitely going to be like a little puzzle, but I have a plan to make it all work. I feel like the universe threw me a bone here because somehow it all worked out. I can't believe it. I do have to refine a couple lines on the top pieces, but since this paint's a pretty good match, I think it's gonna work. I'm just gonna tape off those lines with some painter's tape and then I can get to it. I do have to do one more thing after that, which is fill in the nail holes with a little fill stick, but then I think she's done. Alright, I think she's done. I still have to do the baseboards and do a few trim pieces around the top, but I can't do that till the carpet and the ceiling are installed, so it's not 100 yet, but I can't see the washer and dryer anymore, so that's something. Anyway, let's check it out. Well, the hidden door is done enough for now, and the electricians have already come and done their rough install, so it's officially time to start working on that drywall. I wasn't expecting to do this one yet, but I'm glad it's done. So yeah, thanks for watching. It's not totally finished, but I already love it. Let me know what you think, or if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section below. Check out my other basement reno videos if you haven't yet. Subscribe, like, do all the YouTubey things if you want to support me and my channel. Thanks so much if you're still watching at this point. I will see you very soon. Bye.